Hello everybody, welcome to another vlog. Today I'm here at Universal Studios Florida, ready for Halloween Horror Nights. I love coming back for this event, and last year I came, it was actually quite a miserable time because of the weather. I say miserable, I did quite a few mazes, but the rain made it super cold when you got into the house cities, into the queues for it. It really was cold because they had the AC on so much. That last year was pretty solid, but it wasn't anything special. But this year they got so much going on. They got Insidious, you got Ghostbusters, you got Monsters, you got all sorts. I can't remember all the names of them, but you also got numerous scare zones as well, which is pretty nice. Hopefully the weather cooperates, so all the scare actors are out. I do love it when it's all immersive. You got all the music, you got all the sounds of smoke, all the actors running around, all the food booths, etc. around the areas. It just makes it, doesn't it? When you got nothing out on the streets and it's all miserable, it's just everyone queuing up for the ride, getting all soaked. Yeah, I can't wait to get going. We've got the steady screams in multiple areas around the park. Last year I stayed in the New York one. The location for that, well, the entrance to that, it changes here. It's right by the Minions Cafe. I'll show you in a second. But they used to have it halfway between Transformers and Fast and Furious, which of course it's been closed. It's been being closed for a couple of months, so it can make way for Halloween Horror Nights and something else. I don't know what they're doing with it, but yeah, let's get going for Halloween Horror Nights. This is where I think the entrance is. I did see a picture of the Minions Cafe next to a sign with the mazes on. The entrance to a steady scream. It may have changed for some reason, I don't know, but there's a sign down there with the mazes on. Maybe that you enter in here and then it gives you directions further on in. Yeah, bit of a strange place to do it because the main entrance is down the bottom there. So everyone's just going to be walking up this street here. Normally it's right over the other end of those buildings, right over there. So yeah, normally people waiting about 45 minutes before, maybe an hour before. I do remember last time we got in about 4 o'clock. That's when the steady screams open, I think. So I probably will queue up a bit sooner. So yeah, let's see what happens. I also forgot a quiet place is located in this area as well. At least the queue is anyway. The houses are normally, or the mazes are normally right at the back in the backstage areas over there. In fact they are, I know for a fact they are. They're all indoors, luckily. So you don't have to worry about the heat. But I just mentioned in the intro that the heat and rain can actually be really bad because they have the AC on and it's stone cold, but the forecast looks alright. I don't really want to be waiting in it. I have got Express, which is pretty good. I'll try and get in a couple of houses, maybe Insidious, a quiet place. I've not actually watched the movies, which is a pain, but I still appreciate all the theming, the scares. I really enjoyed this event. I normally smile as I go through. I'm not trying to disrespect the actors because they do a really good job. The event is very well run. Yeah, that not invited in all that queue line. I don't know if you can see all the railings, but it's back and forth carpet and got all the signage on the outside. Yeah, I maybe have to wait in one of those. No, I don't know. So people are already waiting for it. They got the signs out. I don't even know what the time is. I need to have a look. But you see people are waiting down the side here. I might have to trying to get my phone out about dropping this camera. I'm gonna have to go and get a free stop over there to wait in the queue with, because it's only 5 minutes to through and people are waiting already. So I'm gonna go and get a drink quick, so I've got something in the line and I don't dehydrate, and go and wait in the queue. Because it's not back to VillainCon yet, Minion Blast, but it probably will be soon. We're moving already. It's 10 to 5 in the queue for Insidious. Well, at least I think that's the correct one. We've got a quiet place down there, and I think this one here is the one for the same house. I'm a bit confused, to be honest. I just followed a lot of people. But yeah, Insidious we're going to. On to Insidious. Yeah, I got a bit confused there.
Insidious right that way.
Getting confused. Yeah, this way. Yeah, you could choose, that line we were in, you could choose which way after you get to the end of it. Yeah. So yeah, down in the city, that's an express line. Yeah, I think that's the Ghostbusters one. You could cut through Jimmy Fallon. And there's a lot of switchbacks here. I think that's one of the exits, yeah, it says exit there. I think maybe the exit to Insidious, I'm not entirely sure. They do reroute you quite a lot. I do love coming to the backstage area. You can see the Hogwarts Express line there. Just nearly walked into a pub. Yeah, and they put all the mazes or houses, whatever you want to call them, in these backstage what are they called? Sound stages? I think that's what they're called. Time to go into Insidious. Exciting. Here we go. Yeah, it should be no longer than, well, 5 minutes. Yeah, we're quite near the front of the queue. Everyone over in Ghostbusters got on a bit earlier than us, but hey, it's alright. I normally see the actors coming out from the backstage area and you get to cheer them on, but not this time. That's alright. So now, time for Ghostbusters. I'll give you my review of Insidious after this one, but didn't want to wait too long for this, and I want to be able to experience it twice. So, while the queues are quite low, I'm going to use the normal standby line. Let's just say Insidious was really good. Really, really good. Full review after this. Okay, so I've had my first run throughs on Insidious and Ghostbusters. Let's start with Insidious, shall we? So, the set design in that one's really, really good. I went into that not knowing anything about it. Like most of these houses, I don't know much about it. It's the same with Ghostbusters, but Insidious, I don't know how to describe it really. There was this room where all these people standing up and jumping at you. But the problem I had with it is I can't really remember much of it. After doing back-to-back houses, it's really difficult to remember it. So I'm going to have to give you a better description to everyone when I try it again. But yeah, my favourite part of it was the room with all the people, or statues or fake people, and they jump out at you. The problem I had was I didn't really get any scares. Only a couple of times someone approached me. But I was right in between people that was jumping and getting screaming, sorry. Yeah, I can't really describe that. You have to wait till later on to get a better opinion from me on Insidious, but I do remember a lot from Ghostbusters because it's fresh on my mind. Just doing an 35-minute wait in a normal queue, and the set design was 100 times better than Insidious, and I already loved that one. And everything just out of this world. You had the first scene was a bookstore. Was it Ray's bookstore? There's some sort of scene outside some sort of ruckus, and you go into his store. I don't know what he's describing, but it's some sort of bookstore. I don't really understand Ghostbusters, to be honest, but and after that, I can't remember the scene after that, but the two that stand out to me after that are probably the it's the snowy scene where you go into some sort of, I don't know what do you call it, it's an outdoor scene when it's all snowing. I really wonder how they do that effect. It's really weird how they do that. It's obviously not real snow, but yeah, and then another scene I really like, sorry I'm not very coherent, but another scene is the lab scene. You have people with the guns, the famous guns. You have people like moving about. What I'm not really good at is describing them, because it's so much to remember in a house, and then when you do back to back, like I just did, you really don't remember much unless it really sticks it out. So, that lab scene that was on about, you had, after you turn the corner, I don't know how to describe it. You go through and there's windows on either side of you, and you got these like animatronic heads. They don't, the eyes and mouth don't individually move, but they're moving up and down. And then I'm trying to remember without having to stop the recording because it's really difficult. If I do a run later on, which I will do, I'll tell you more because I'll do individual reviews after each house. So yeah, sorry about that. Not much information there, but it's just my initial impressions. I'm so sorry about not being able to describe houses. My memory's not very good for this sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, I really like those houses, but I really need to do the review after I've done it. But I only did these back to back, Insidious and Ghostbusters, because the queues were getting longer. Ghostbusters was on about an hour now, and I didn't really want to have to wait and do a review and then go back in with a much longer queue, so I got on in half an hour, which is fantastic. I think Triplets is just opened. I think that's a quiet place over there. That's a quiet place. I think you have Monstrous down there, and then you have Triplets down here. And this is also where you wait for Insidious, or at least where you enter the queue. And it looks like Triplets is on 25 minutes. I might go and find a drink before I do anything else, because I got Express, so I'll just use that when I get back to doing houses. So I've decided before doing Triplets, I was going to try one of these. I'm going to try one of these mini Stay Puft S'mores. I've heard a lot of things about this. Mixed opinions really, but they look really interesting. I thought I might as well try them. Some people have had problems with them melting if you leave them. So yeah, it looks interesting. And I'll try one because I'm really hungry anyway. Let's just say it looks nothing like the picture. You can see him making them as well. A lot of them were just melting. Don't know if there's a way they can't keep them in the right way, but that's alright. I'm sure it's tasty. It was $7.50, I think it was, in US dollars. Yeah, I'm sure it's tasty, but I wish it looked like the images. The images make it look so good. That was okay, but it's very messy, and he uses Hershey's chocolate. I absolutely detest that chocolate. I went in using my fingers and my hands for that one, and it didn't go well, so I had to go and get a spoon. And even then, you can't really eat it properly. Not very. Overall, it's not a very good item for me. Yes, it's tasty, but you have to get your fingers dirty for it. And yeah, it's a bit of a novelty item, isn't it, really? So here we are, third house of the night, 60 minutes away for a quiet place. Hopefully when we went along, because I'm using my express pass for it, you get one time per house. I did hear rumours about them bringing back the unlimited version, but that's just a rumour. Probably a load of rubbish. Yeah, I've had that Stay Puft Small and I didn't really like it. And the problem with getting a drink now is, which I wanted to do, all the refill stations got massive lines. So yeah, I may end up dehydrated by the end of the night, but here we go, A Quiet Place. Never watched any of the movies. I've not really watched any of the movies, the recent houses in recent years. Only really Halloween. I wish they brought that back. So for A Quiet Place, this is the setup right in front of Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. I probably showed you already, but I don't fancy wetting in this cow pen. But luckily they're only using half of it at the moment. Yeah, I'm walking down the express lane. It's down the outside. I don't think we've got a scan again, so just bear with me. I haven't been scared at all tonight. I've done Insidious, Ghostbusters, and now A Quiet Place. Let's describe A Quiet Place as best as I can. I remember you go into some sort of market and you got all these aliens that pop out on you, and it's kind of weird because in no particular order you've also got a dock scene, like a dock when you've got this guy, he's got some sort of netting around him, some sort of beer cans or whatever. I don't know if he's collecting them or whatever. I don't know this storyline, but another scene was the basement. You got, it looks like a mother and a child in the bed. I'm not entirely sure, but you got these creatures everywhere. I don't know, are they alien or something? And they're basically everywhere, like I said. You got a cornfield too. Some sort of cornfield. I kind of don't understand it really. I wish I watched all the movies of these houses. I'm really not making any sense. You'd probably get a better view of some other people that know these houses like the back of their hand. But let's just say I've not been scared at all in any of the houses. I've been a bit unlucky with people before me and behind me that have been scared, but where it's really frustrating is I'm not being able to remember things in detail. It's really, really frustrating that I can't remember. I wanted to describe the houses as best as I can, but all I remember is the basic thing, like a cornfield or a basement, or let's just say that's very creepy. All those creatures are very creepy. They pop out of the wall or from the corners, etc. But it's a pretty solid house. Yeah, I'll try and have another run through like the other houses later on. I'll probably be able to describe them better later on when I've done 2 run throughs. At the moment, I only remember the basic things. Yeah, I would skip ahead if you want to hear better reviews, because at the moment it's a bit incoherent. It's really, really upsetting that I can't remember all the details of things. I sound like I've only just come out of school. A lot of people can recount things that are really detailed, they can recount all the scenes, etc. And it's really frustrating me, because I really appreciate all the sets and etc, all the scares, but even though I'm not got scared, all the actors are doing a fantastic job. But if I haven't watched the movies, even then, even if I did watch the movies, I wouldn't be that great at recounting it. I really enjoyed that one actually. Well, the characters I really like in that one were the skeletons in like the graveyard. You've got a graveyard at either end of the house, and so he had some sort of gold face on him. Like, is that based after something? Is that an IP? I don't really know, but he's very creepy. In a couple of scenes, you got a woman, or is she the mum, eating her baby, and then you got this massive creature with wings that come out of the side. I don't know if this is a cage he's in, some sort of half cage. It's a very weird one. Then you've also got a meat packing factory or meat factory of some sort. I don't know what it is, but it's very creepy. You got half butchered pigs, you got all sorts in there. A little bit better explaining that one, because I remember it more, because I like it more really. If something stands out, I'm really going to remember it. And that's possibly tied with Ghostbusters, my favourite of the night so far. It's a shame you don't know my real opinion on Ghostbusters, because I did that back to back with Insidious. So yeah, Monstrous probably just pipping Ghostbusters by a little bit. With Monstrous, you enter the queue right down the bottom there near the entrance, near the first scare zone, Duality of Fear. Then you go all the way back behind. You go just, where is it? Just by the lockers of Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket on the other side. Then right around the back, through the maze of the houses right in the show buildings behind there. And then you exit it where a quiet place enters. So yeah, it's a bit all over the place. It's always been like this at Hollywood Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights, you know what I mean. We're about to enter the Blumhouse scare zone. I like a lot of the Blumhouse stuff. I think they got the Purge in here. I didn't realise Purge was Blumhouse, really. I love the Purge movies. I wish they had a Purge house. That'd be really nice. I don't see it. Oh, there we go. Now, this would be a lot better at night, obviously. Oh yeah, I remember this character. Can't remember which one though. Oh, interesting. I remember that one. Remember, she ran over in the movie, didn't she? Really, really good. I love the Purge so much. Bring a Purge house into the fold. Come on, Universal. Yeah, they're not great at night, are they? You got smoke machines. Just imagine that with no light, no daylight. Oh, that smell of smoke. Yeah, not very immersive. We'll wait a few hours. Oh, we got something else over here. Oh, we got close to that guy's face. There's some sort of builder with a bloody mask on. Hello. Oh, it's going to stab us. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I love the Purge so much. Yeah, this is my sort of thing. I'm gonna really love this scare zone at night. I'm definitely gonna walk back here. I'm gonna go and maybe queue up for Nightmare Fuel now because it's about 30 minutes to go into 8 o'clock, and I'm guessing people are just gonna wait for that. So I really want to get that out of the way so I can do all the other houses, doing Ghostbusters and Insidious again, and all the ones I've not done obviously. So I want to give you a better review because I'm really not doing that well in that department, am I? I think the scare zones are my sort of thing. Maybe if I watched a few more movies, but I struggle to sit through them, so you never get a lot of detail from me. Also, Death Eaters are back. At least I think they were here before, I can't remember, but yeah, they're back. I won't go and see them though. Apparently they got a 20-minute show of some sort, and when I don't go and see them, I will see them, just later on in the dark. That's the sort of thing you want to see it in the dark, so the atmosphere is better. Like these scare zones are alright. They're just not, then you're not really immersed in it, are you, until it goes dark, and the more light comes on, it gets more atmospheric. Yeah, Nightmare Fuel's over here, right near Men in Black, just to the left of Men in Black. I think a lot of people are queuing up for it already, so I may have to go for a showing later on. I don't know yet though, we'll wait till we get to the entrance. There's only one line for Nightmare Fuel, Nocturnal Circus. Can't wait to see this one though, because this is a new one. I saw the previous show, but I'm not sure we're going to get into this one because there's a lot of people already in the standby line. I wish Express was used for this, but it is what it is. I did think it was used, but then I saw the accessibility sign, so yeah, it is what it is. We'll have to wait for this one. They don't let you film anything here in Orlando. They do in Hollywood though. People have been filming inside the houses there, which is great to see. I wish Orlando brought that over here, but that's the problem. I'd be able to watch footage back and then describe it better, but it's impossible. And if people want to show people what the houses look like and stuff, and it's a bit more difficult to explain when you haven't got that. But yeah, it is what it is. They've got 2 holding pens here for Nightmare Fuel. The queue starts down there. Yeah, and these are both the same really. Maybe it's just going to be a rush into the auditorium maybe. I remember the previous show being great. Fire effects is that they're a bit scantily clad, if I'm being honest, the performance, but it is what it is. Maybe it's not for the younger people, but it's a great show. Fantastic show. You hear a lot of good things about it. Getting ready for the show. Looking forward to this one. I love the music on there. My sort of style. Yeah, very excited. Very busy, very popular. Obviously I can't take you in here though to watch the whole show, which is a shame. That was simply phenomenal. Nightmare Fuel, Nocturnal Circus. It revolves around a guy who doesn't want to leave a girl. Not leave a girl, he doesn't want the girl to leave him or get taken away from him. They're the two main characters. She's one of them, they're all performers, don't get me wrong, but they're focused around that man and that lady, and they got all these crazy people around them. All these other performers acting these crazy people doing all sorts of tricks on them. The spike trick where they push it in when it's lit up. You got all sorts, and you got the traditional magic trick where you cut it in half. I'm still amazed at how they do that really. And I'm sorry if you can't see me, the lighting is not great in all spots, but it's simply phenomenal. There's a lot more details, great choreography. One thing I did notice as well was when they're trying to pull people up from the centre of the stage, you know, on like the bungee cord and the wires, etc. It's kind of obvious how they're doing it. They're getting some backstage staff member to do it a couple of the times, and I noticed that it does ruin it a little bit. Might be a nitpicky, I'm not too sure, but other than that, the choreography is absolutely amazing. The fight at the dancing, they're very brave, the performers, getting flung up around the stage. Yeah, I'm in love with that. I'd say I like it equally as much as the last one, but it's been 2 years since I've seen the last one, so yeah, it's pretty incredible. Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. They have a lot of food and drinks that are themed to Halloween Horror Nights, very exclusive to the event. And I like how this facade on this one is actually themed, which is very nice. Got nice lights on there. I like the menus look really good. Got specific items like here. I like how they're named after, they're just named differently on it. It's very nice that they've done that. But also you got a standard one here. You got a one to horn. Oh, they're sponsored by Fanta, it looks like. The same as Fright Nights back in the UK at Fort Park, so I was surprised by that really. I didn't really realise Universal was using them as a sponsor, but I'm not sure where the Wanta part comes from. There's also, I take it is some cocktails and some alcoholic drinks. Yeah, I don't really drink alcohol, so yeah, I was gonna do the house next door to Nightmare Fuel, but then that would have been a big mistake, doing it when everyone was let out. But that was an incredible show. It's very hot in there. They need some aircon or some sort of thing in there because it's really sticky. I get it, it'd probably be noisy, so maybe that's why they didn't do it. But here we are, here's the lake, the lagoon at Universal Studios Florida. I will get to the scare zones, I promise. You've only seen the Blumhouse one, but that was in the daytime, and we're about to go through that again, I think. Right down there, you see a bit of green? Right on the other side of the King's Cross Station entrance. We'll see it at night. And that happens to be the best part, one of the best parts of the night so far, because I recognise all the characters in there. So yeah, let's get over to the Blumhouse, enter the Blumhouse scare zone again. We're about to enter now, so I'll shut up and let you enjoy it, but I'll at least try and get as much as I can. Yeah, I'm watching you. You didn't get me. Fantastic. I love that guy because he interacted with me the first time. Hello. Oh, I got some great masks. Oh, I love the effects on the top of the buildings that they're fitting with his own. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, photo opportunity, then you get scared to death. Time for the next house. This is Major Sweets Candy Factory. This is located in the Fast and Furious Supercharged building. This is where I think it's closed as well. I think it's going to be closed anyway, but it just so happens to be Halloween Horror Nights on a 65-minute wait. That's normal standby though. I'm going to use Express. Maybe get another go there on it if the queue's gone down a bit, because it does normally do that past 12 o'clock, past midnight. I don't know how long I'm gonna wait. Stay here though. So yeah, I do love my sweets. I wonder if it is heavily candy focused. Even it does say Candy Factory, so I'm hoping it's my sort of thing. Well, that's my sort of house. That is. It combines two of my favourite things, horror and candy, or sweets, whatever you want to call it. It's really, really good. It's some sort of candy factory that's been taken over by some sort of evil being or evil corporation. So, I take it they're workers that have been made demented. You've got a couple of characters that pop out. I've got like really like I don't know how to describe it. Their faces are all weird, and they got like sweets growing out of it. And they got this person. They got a couple of people in there. You got Blumhouse so loud in the background. You got a couple of people in there with their intestines dragged out, with sweets acting as the intestine. There's all sorts going on in there. Even though a drum that moves and vibrates. I don't know if there's anyone in there, or it's like some sort of hydraulic pusher or something. But that's another little good effect. And also, you walk through like some sort of contraption on either side of this metal fence, and it kind of they push against it. I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's very interesting. And I'm really struggling to get some good lighting here because it's so dark. It's very atmospheric, and I love that house there. There's loads of other details I can't remember, but there are a few things that I remembered. And yeah, if you want to hear a really good review on that or any other house, check out some other YouTubers. They do a much better job than I am. But all I know is all the set designs are absolutely incredible. I love that one. You even got like something else I forgot to mention. You got like an office. You got an office with a guy. Like maybe the leader of their company or something. I don't know. But yeah, really struggling to see myself on camera now. But I'm about to enter into the Blumhouse zone again. I won't bother showing you because I've already shown you before. Let's just say, having the Express is a lifesaver. It really is. The Express line may look like it's a long way, but it's actually not. In the major suites queue, they had a lot of cutback, but you were constantly moving. I waited about 15 to 20 minutes, and the main queue's over 60, so yeah, it's a lifesaver really. It's a lot of money, yes, but if you can get a couple of houses done at the start like I did Insidious and Ghostbusters, without Express, so I still got those to go again. So yeah, and maybe some more later on, more repeats when the queue lines are low. And I just see some thunderstorms to my left, so I'll get you a video of that in a second. Yeah, it's quite frequent lightning. Yeah, I don't know if it'll shut this down because of that. There's no rain at the moment, luckily, which, and in my experience at Halloween Horror Nights, that really ruins it. If you get a lot of rain, you get a lot of flooding, a lot of standing water. And all the characters, all the performers, all the scare actors have to leave, the scare zones are empty. And yeah, I'm about to show you Metal's Diner, whatever it's called. I'm exhausted, my feet are hurting. Yeah, and they've re-themed it to tuck in with Halloween Horror Nights. And here's what I meant, Metal's Dieting. They turned a couple of legs off. I do love that. Admittedly, I have seen pictures of it, so I knew it was going to be like this. But yeah, it looks fantastic with the lighting, and in the background you can see that as well. Oh, it's just so cool how it's not. How they just incorporate little touches like that. I love in events just to incorporate the horror theme. And they got a bar over here, a Halloween Horror Nights bar. I saw this during the day. And it's actually got some nice lighting there. I might go and have a look quickly. I don't drink alcohol, which is a shame because it really does affect me, so because there's some nice looking drinks which I'd love to try, but I'll probably regret it. Yeah, I did try a Fanta, one of those specialty Fantas, but it just tastes like normal Fanta. Not very good, the American one. But look at the lighting by the bar, the pink, then you got the blue. I take it they're props. Are they props in the background? The drinks on the shelves? I don't know. And I know there's a photo opportunity right around the back here. Let's have a look at this menu quick. Yeah, I like the names.
Tap water.
Murderita, that's quite nice, instead of Margarita. There's a little mini show here. Yeah, nothing too special there. I don't think I'm missing out there. And I love these signs. I just showed you here. That sign there. I won't bother getting too close, but that sign there tells you which way to go to each house. And I nearly tripped over something there. And I could see the thunderstorms over there. Maybe, there you go. You see that in the middle? Hopefully that's going away from the park. You just see that above the buildings there. That's not looking good. Not looking good. And here we are. It's like a nice little seating area. I think I could come down here. You can see it over towards King's Cross over there, right over there in the middle of the frame. And you got the Simpsons land over there. You got goblins down the bottom and a couple of other houses. I do love the lighting. I don't think I could stand in front of that sign because performers are in front of it. Yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at it, how it's projected. Up there, projectors, lights. Yeah, fantastic. Am I allowed to take a picture in front of it? I don't know. Hello. Hello. Right. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, very bright. Oh, I love the colours. It's a bar both sides. I didn't realise that. Did not realise they got a two-sided bar. Hello. I love it. I've never seen this before, actually. I've never seen them have actors there before. Yeah, it must be a new thing I've never seen. It's time for another scare zone. Swamp of the Undead. I'm not doing these in any particular order. There's some houses down here that I want to see. So, happen to have to walk through this. Oh, hello. Oh. Creepy. Hello. Love the sound effects. The atmosphere is fantastic. I do like this scare zone. It probably beats Blumhouse for me at the moment. What setting is this? Is some sort of graveyard maybe? I don't know. I can't really see. Oh, look at the design here. Look at the design. Oh, look at this. It looks like a ghoul of some sort. Hello. Oh, lovely. Love it. That's a very good scare zone. You can't see much on camera. But yeah, I'll try to show as much as I can. Very, very atmospheric. So, I'm in the express line for the museum, Deadly Exhibits. I think that's the name of it. Could be totally wrong. But yeah, we're skipping a 50-minute queue, obviously, because we're express. Like I said, it's a lifesaver. I don't know what this queue's for. It's in the Simpsons area. In the Simpsons, the right queue line. I don't ever remember waiting in this though. Yeah, you got Krusty the Clown to my right there. It's a bit weird, but probably getting rid of this ride soon. Yeah, I'm loving tonight so far. I think the highlight is Nightmare Fuel at the moment, really. That show is incredible. I love the last house I did, Major Sweet's Candy Factory. And I've heard this may be a bit weak from other people, and there might be a bit of an Easter egg in there, but we'll see. I was told that I wouldn't be that good, but I was very, very impressed by the set design. Again, I wasn't really scared like any of the houses. I've not been scared at all. I've had people jump out on me, characters and performers jump out on me, but it's just been pure fun. I just smile when I go around the houses. I just appreciate the good theming, the good set design. The scare actors are doing a fantastic job. Very spooky, loads of effects, lighting. And that one there, the Museum Deadly Exhibits, you could see the bear in there. Before I get to the best part, you could see the bear in there. Someone mentioned it, like it's in a house every year. Obviously a different house every year, but that was quite cool to see actually. You had some sort of weird stone, a rotting stone is it based around? And all the workers or all the exhibitors have been demented, or I don't know if that's a word you're allowed to say, but they've all been like cursed and all that. You got people with limbs that are off. You got, I think, some sort of character, some sort of ghoul or some sort of munching on an intestine or something. and there's all sorts going on there. It's actually a really good house. Probably not my favourite tonight, but it's fairly good, pretty good. People said they might be the weakest one, but I don't think it's the weakest one so far. Look at how awesome Men in Black looks. You even got Halloween Horror Nights 33 in the background there, 33rd edition. Been running for a long time, this event. It's world class. And merely the best thing they could probably do is let people go through slower to improve this event. But when I say improve, it probably wouldn't improve actually. It probably just made the wait times much longer. You already got 70-minute queues, 60, 50-minute queues. It's a very popular event. So I've just done that previous House Museum Deadly exhibit. It takes you straight out from the exit, right next to Slaughter Cinema 2. I'm not actually done this. Is there I take it there's another one, the first version, but this is a 70-minute away. I don't know much about this. In fact, I don't know nothing about any of them. So let's go and give this a go. Hopefully, it's a good one. I'm very confused by that house, Slaughter Cinema 2. What is the main storyline? I'm trying to figure out as I was walking through. You've got many different scenes. Maybe you could tell me, maybe someone could tell me in the comments what it's all about. Maybe there was a first one that I don't know about. But it's just very confusing. I don't really know what to think of it. At one point you have that guy, you know that famous skeleton, he has a skeleton face with like a mohawk. He's a pretty cool looking dude, he jumps out on you. You have a Santa's sleigh. What's Santa's sleigh doing in there? You have someone in his living room like rocking out, and someone comes out and attacks at him. I really didn't know how to describe that. You have all different sorts of scenes in there. It's very confusing, it's difficult to remember that one. Possibly one of the weakest I've done so far. I've done 7 or 8 now. And yeah, there's a lot to think about on that one. I don't really know if I want to do that one again, really. Yeah, I need to think about really what just happened in that one. But it's great set design, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if there's a cohesive story to be told in there. Maybe I need to research before I come on these trips, maybe. But it is what it is. Not one of my favourites, perhaps the weakest, but we still got a few to go.
I knew you'd get lost, that's my God.
So they're taking us down this path behind Men in Black for Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodleons, I think the name is, and Goblin's Feast. They're both down here. We've got loads of RIP groups, some like private groups. You can see those staff members with wattons, like different coloured wattons. I don't know what the different colours symbolise, but yeah, 2 mazes down here, 2 houses, Goblin's Feast and Universal Monsters. I remember the previous version of Universal Monsters I really liked. I think, is this just a variation on it? I'm not so sure, but someone did tell me goblins might be to my liking, but everyone said Insidious would be terrifying and possibly one of the best, but it's not one of my favourites today, so you really got to try these things yourself and see what your opinion is. Please ignore what I call Universal Monsters. It's actually Bloodlines. The image, the map I was looking at from someone online actually said Bloodlines for some reason, misspelled it, and don't trust everything you see online. You've got 2 queues right next to each other, 2 mazes. I don't know which one to try first. Maybe try Goblin's Feast first. Or that, it doesn't really matter, I've still got these 2 and was it Triplets of Terror I think the name is, I'm not entirely sure. But both of them are nearly an hour, one's an hour and then 45 minutes for Goblin's Feast. So I'm just going to go for Goblin's Feast. No real rush, it's only just gone 10 o'clock, so we've got plenty of time. A lot of these groups about. I've really struggled to follow the last 2, Slaughter Cinema 2 and Goblin's Feast. It's really good set-wise and the actors are very, very good, but I just didn't get really any scares again. They do jump out on you. I don't know if I'm immune to it or not, probably not, but there probably is something out there that does scare me. But yeah, I can't really follow that one. There's loads of different types of sets. You had at one point you had, I don't know, like a watermill, then you had a hand that popped out. You had all sorts, so I really don't know how to follow that one. I didn't know how to describe it really. There's too much to remember on that one. Some of them I could really remember a lot because it's mainly one storyline. But the last two, it just had so much going on. I find it overwhelming and I can't really follow the story. But yeah, don't get me wrong, the actors are very good. They look fantastic. The outfits are amazing. The faces look really good. But yeah, I can't really follow it. It's just really weird. I think Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines is actually really good. All the houses have been really good in aspects, some more so than others. I really like that one. You had Dracula, you had the graveyards at either side at the end and at the start. It's Van Helsing, something to do with it. I noticed there's a little sign at the top of the grave, just after the graveyard bit, sorry, at the start, right at the entrance. It says Van Helsing, then you got Dracula on the letter with its coffin, and then you got some sort of crazy, is it Frankenstein? I don't know, but it is obviously Universal Monsters. Again, there's another one I don't know too much about, but I do recognise some of the characters in there. I think it's Frankenstein. There's some sort of car or two carts in there with big wheels. It's a really good house. I love the sets. Loads of different sets, but obviously that's alright in that one because that's actually part of the story, all the different parts of it. So yeah, that's alright. It's a really solid one. Not my favourite. I still think maybe Ghostbusters, maybe, but it could be TARDIS talk, and I'd have to sit down and think about it at the end of the day. You're probably not going to get my definitive list of or definitive rankings on this vlog, but yeah, they've all been pretty solid in some regards, but like I said, some more so than others. Ooh, what's going on here? It says the Death Eaters. Thinking maybe. Ooh, what a great atmosphere in Diagonality. I've come down the right side entrance, not the traditional one. Oh, look at this, all spooky down here. All the green lighting down the bottom there looks very good. You got the normal dragon up there. Obviously not breathing fire tonight. At least I don't think it is. Very spooky. Harry Potter does fit the theme though, doesn't it? You can kind of fit Halloween into it. Yeah, they are. Death Eaters. God, it's so intimidating with that cape. I love the green lighting. Just at the right time, roaming around the area, and just as I'd finished up on a little ground, they jump on the stage, to get on the stage, do a little show, and yeah, I'm going to show you what I was trying to show you there on that show, where they were pointing their wands at. That's what they were pointing at, they're pointing their wands at. I really couldn't get on camera properly. Yeah, that's really good. Ooh, we're in Torture Fair now. This is one of 3 scare zones to go. There's so much better at night, don't you agree? All the lighting's better, you got the spotlights on the floor. Yeah, this runs all the way down to past Mummy. Yeah, I do love the spotlights, different symbols. Very good. Oh, so cool. Oh, wow. Ah, decapitated head. It's like a little shot. Oh, the man upside down. Was that arrows? Oh, is that chicken in his mouth? It's tied to his mouth. I think he's choking on the chicken. Or the drumstick, whatever it is. What's he doing? Oh, you put someone in there, a human being. Hello. There's so many actors around. Bloody light in the way. Can't really get a good view of that prop. Or that little set piece. I was wondering where that sound was coming from. It's coming from a speaker. Another little stage show. The Old Torture Fair. I walked past this earlier, but it was in the daytime. Oh, is that very mischievous? Oh, someone's been dipped in a bucket. Oh, they're torturing him, tied up by his ankles. If you could smell through this camera, it's got the Halloween smell. You know what I mean by that. I think we're going to go into the last house of the night, Triplets of Terror. We have got the tribute store there. If I've got time, I'll go in there and check it out. Got quite unique, I think that's the word for it, unique facade. It's a container, but it's made to look, look good, sorry. So I think Triplets of Terror is right here. It's on a 35-minute wait for the standby. I might as well use my express. Why not? It's the last one. I still got express for Insidious and Ghostbusters, which is good, but I don't know if I'll do that yet. I really enjoyed Triplets of Terror. It's quite hard to hear myself think, hear myself talk. So this excuses me, but the audio levels are not very good. But yeah, really enjoying myself so far. That theme is more consistent than a lot of the houses. It's a very dysfunctional family, a dysfunctional set of triplets, and they're causing havoc in their home. That's what it looks like to me anyway. You've got a crashed car in the front yard into like a small house with its lights flashing. I love that set piece. I can't imagine the amount of money they spend on it. It must be extortionate, but they made the money back quite easy, and probably in about 5 minutes now in Universe, or here at Horror Nights. Yeah, it's so intricate, so detailed, the set pieces. Even things like the kitchen and the things on the countertop in that house there, Triplets of Terror, but just the objects, blood stains, just the little things to make it so much better. And you got the actors, of course, they're brilliant. They're wearing some sort of mask in there, they got knives, doing all sorts, wrecking havoc. Difficult to explain, so I'm sorry about that. Better people can explain it than me, but yeah. Very good first impressions. I'm probably not going to have time to do that again, but yeah, I only waited about 10 minutes. A lot of the houses I've not waited longer than 20 minutes, some under 10, so very good having express. It's very worth over £100, but I've done a lot of walking, but I would have done a lot more waiting and walking without express. So all 10 houses done. I'm going to go and look at Duality of Fear now. I think that's the name of it, and then I got one more scare that I can't remember the name of. And the tributes to all, I might check it out if I've got time. I hear chainsaws. There's a typical prop, isn't it, at Halloween events, but it never gets that old. I love a good chainsaw. Here they are. Hello. There's not much lighting around, so they can creep up on you. This is right by the entrance as well. A lot of people are scared of chainsaws. That made me jump. Sorry for the camera shake there. Probably made you sick looking at that footage. I love this truss, this structure here. It's the famous truss, whatever you call it. They put up for every Halloween Horror Nights. I love the flashing pink lights. Oh yeah. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I'm not leaving the park, don't worry. I'm just coming to check out this scare zone. Look at this. There we go. That's what we want to see. Yeah, I like that scare zone. It's not one of my favourites. I wish there was more lighting around that part where the actors were. I get it, if they creep up on you, that's pretty good. But there's just a few bits of lighting around. Maybe some spotlights on the floor, maybe here. You have got those pink ones down there, and then you got these here. Yeah, but they're not permanent, so yeah. We've got one more scare zone right down here by the entrance of the Bourne Spectacular. And here we are at Demon Queens. I love the look of this one already, the blue atmospheric lighting. It's a bit of a dead spot here between scare zones. Obviously you want that a little bit so they don't mix, but it's a little bit of a dead area there, nothing going on, but they have to have that, I suppose. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, look at that creepy mask. I love that. A lot of the houses, a lot of the characters have those sort of masks. Oh, amazing. What the hell is this? Some sort of portal?
Listen to your. It is the sound of your own. Your own anguish nightmares. Your own secrets.
There's similar prop there. Yeah, similar prop to over that start of the scare zone. Yeah, very good. I like these ones where they cover their faces. Oh, he's crazy. Hello. Yeah, very good. The other side of the Mel's dining. And I like how monsters creeping up on people into the scare zone just outside it. That's pretty cool actually. Unsuspecting. Not expecting it to creep up on you. There goes Mel's dying. I'm not actually eating anything except from that small earlier. You're really not focusing on that. You want to get all the houses done. But one thing I also love about this event, even in these areas here where there's nothing really going on, there's a lot of music. Maybe a bit more music in this bit here would be alright. Good to add, but nothing's going to be perfect, is it? I don't know what my favourite scare zone is. Don't really know. Oh wow, look at this. This is so good. I kept quiet there for obvious reasons. HN in massive letters. Love it. Some nice stuff here. A lot of nice stuff. I might come back in tomorrow maybe, or another day on this trip, because I've still got multiple days on the resort, so be able to come and purchase some merch. Spend a fortune in here. I think some of this is available elsewhere on the resort as well, just not all of it. Oh, what's this? The end of a subway train. That's so detailed. The lighting effects in here are absolutely amazing. And it's very popular with guests. Not through the main parts of it, but here, right by the cashiers. Even the cashiers are themed very well. So there we go, my night's over. I finished Halloween Horror Nights at 12:30 at night. It's 1.5 hours to get. I didn't really want to wait any longer before I left from my hotel because my feet are really hurting now. I'm very exhausted. Done all 10 houses, seen all 5 scare zones, been in the tribute store and also seen the amazing, the incredible, phenomenal Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. It's a bit different to the last one, but they're all good, aren't they? People have different opinions on all this stuff, which is good. But I personally love that show, and that's possibly my highlight along with the houses. But let me think, maybe Ghostbusters is one of my favourites. Also, but talking of Ghostbusters, I just learnt recently in the last hour that the slime guy, the green slimy thing, was an actual actor in there, but they changed it. Maybe some sort of injury thing going on, but I don't know what's going on. But I really like Ghostbusters. Insidious, I didn't really get many scares because I was sandwiched between 2 groups that did get a lot of them. But I did like the scene where you had all the actors, like I say all the actors, but lots of fake people and actors spread around the room, so you didn't really know which one's real. That was really good. And the scare zones are fantastic. Some of them were more weaker than the others. And I mentioned that in the vlog, so just rewind and have a look. So yeah, great day today. I'm always glad to come back to this event. It's so fantastic. The atmosphere, the waiting does really hurt you mentally, but you get over it, especially if you don't have to wait in the whole line and you wait in express. Yeah, no longer than 20 minutes for each of the houses, so I'm glad I've done the event again. I'm not doing any more nights at the event, Halloween Horror Nights. I think one night for me is enough for me. I've done all 10 houses, 5 scare zones, I've done everything I want to do. Been in the tribute store, which is actually a surprise for me. Didn't know how detailed it'd be, but it's basically like his own house, but just as a shop, as a gift shop. Yeah, the whole night's been incredible. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.